purpose and why Amazon ended up selling out of microphones, podcast microphones apparently, during the lockdown. That's what I heard. It all started me musing over what is purpose, why everybody needs to be heard, why did I finally start this channel, and what does it all have to do with anything. Voices. Everyone wants to talk. A media that doesn't give us choice over content, we tend to leave behind slowly. This is a sign of our awakening, really, and why everyone wants to be talking. No one, very few want to listen. Why am I talking as well? We're finding our voices, and in the process of getting to the finish line, integrating, finding exactly what we actually are, discovering what we actually are. One sign of that is the need to talk and selecting very carefully what we listen to. Hence, we leave behind people that no longer resonate, or we can't discuss what we want to hear with. There is a huge shift of that, and why we have so many people talking, expressing what they feel, their point of view. Because since we were invited here, yes, I'm looking now at the timeline, past to present, but that's because the end line is calling us through this journey. So the end of the line, the full us, the whole us, no, the oneness. So until now, there was always someone at the pulpit. There was always someone on the podium. There were always experts. There were always shut up, sit down, shut up, and listen. From pretty much birth to now, we were in a position of being talked to. The TV talked to us, school, the teachers talked to us, everyone, the parents talked to us. They told us everything from the moment we were born, put us in our little box of audience. We were someone's audience always. So it was out of the despair of a friend of mine who was talking about someone that comes to visit, just literally to non-stop talk about herself. And I said, it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. And it makes sense for my friend to feel like they no longer want to be in the audience of such a being. They both make sense. And it is the sign of what I'm talking about. Everyone is opening a podcast. Everyone is opening a YouTube channel. Everyone has found their voice. Now, what does that have to do with purpose? And the reason why we don't find our purpose, and so many people are looking for purpose, and they're choosing hobbies, jobs, or they wait for jobs that are gonna give them a sense of purpose. That is because we've been sold the wrong idea about purpose. And we think that somehow the magic job will appear, or will create a magic hobby that will be the answer to our lifetime purpose. So somehow the word purpose was packaged into, when you know your purpose, you will know what to do, as in job, as in what to do to earn money. This will be, again, the purpose was very much associated with, you'll know what it is, because not only it's gonna make you feel a certain way, good in general, but also it's gonna be the way you're gonna make money. And purpose and making money has to be, in order to be found, it has to be disassociated. Um, the first disassociation we need to make is the making money aspect. Like I said in another video, the cockroach is on purpose, the bird is on purpose. That's because they don't have the concept of making a living. Living is just provided for, and they make activity, they have activity during the day, but there is no such thing, and they are definitely on purpose, they definitely fulfill their purpose, but that is not by making money. So we need to totally disassociate from making money, and that's why you're gonna find out during this lockdown period and whatever is to come, that our purpose is not to be human doings. Not to be human doings. We will look differently at our existence and the making of it, and we need to shift back to the concept of the Garden of Eden, where everything was provided for us. And the way we do that is by stopping the thought that it's not provided for us, because we have such a fixed idea on how provided for me should look like. That's why we can't see it. I will explore on these concepts one by one, and how I apply everything that I said in my daily life. I do make these records of my discoveries and progress, because it is a work in progress. I'm not there yet. They say we teach what we need to learn, absolutely. But one thing I am aware of: before nirvana, chopping wood and carrying water; after nirvana, chopping wood and carrying water. So things may seem very much the same on the outside, but the purpose behind it, that is gonna change. And activity and making money is not the same. Being active and having a job to make money is not the same. Being on purpose and associating that with something you're gonna find that's gonna make you money is not the same, because we have to stop the making money part of our reality. Like I said, the same way as we were given a respiratory system and air to go with it, the same way as the cockroach is given its lifestyle and all provisions made for it, the same way as in the metaphor or reality of the Garden of Eden, we were all provided for, and we just took it for granted. We felt entitled to it, and the garden was made for us. We are still there. We just can't see it. We never left the Garden of Eden. We just favor so much strife, hard work, earning, and so on. Since the concept of doubt was introduced in our consciousness, that we don't see it. But we never left. We were never cast out of the Garden of Eden. We cast ourselves out. I'm gonna explore more on this as I feel